Curly Beauties, welcome to my channel. I am Curly Girl Pre. Today I'm going to be doing a review and show you my wash day video using an all natural brand. You guys know how much I love all natural brands. This brand is called Honey's Handmade, and this stuff smells amazing. If you've already noticed, I'm wearing a shirt that says Soul Food. This is actually from Honey's Handmade. The line that they just came out with is called Melba's Kitchen Collection number 2. Those of you that are not familiar with Honey's Handmade, they are an all-natural brand, as I mentioned earlier. The owner created this line in honor of her late mother, and the first collection did very well, so they came out with a second collection of goodies, and I can't wait to dive into every single product that's available in this collection. Now, just so you know, this box is limited edition, so what you're about to see is going to be available for a very limited time, so make sure that you click the link below to go ahead and schedule your order so that you can get some bomb goodies and have a great wash day. First, I want to get this started by telling you guys how important soul food is to me. I'm pretty sure everyone loves soul food. I mean, who doesn't love soul food? Soul food is so delicious. It is a comfort food. I love things like mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. So when I found out that this line is basically inspired by soul food, I was super excited to jump on this bandwagon and give this review for you, because soul food is good for the soul and it's also good for your hair. So let's go ahead and get into what these products are all about. What I am doing is I'm actually using my iPad because it has a full description of the story behind each product. So the first product that I'm going to introduce to you from this Melba's Kitchen Collection edition number 2 is their coconut and apple curl glaze. So this is a gel, and this is actually what I use to style my hair today. It has a very slippery consistency. It does smell like apple. I will tell you that a little went a long way in my hair, and you can instantly see shine in my hair. My curls are extremely defined and have the best hold and movement from this gel right here. So I'm going to read to you the story behind this coconut and apple curl glaze as stated on their website. Coconut and apple curl glaze, odd combination, right? Well, let's just get this party started. My mother was a creative cook in the 80s, and while we were not rich, she found ways to create things that looked and tasted amazing. For instance, this coconut and jelly combo was actually icing for her yellow Duncan Hines cake. Oh, that sounds amazing. Or heck, even plain old sour cream pound cake. Mrs. Melba would ice that bad boy with apple jelly and throw some coconut flakes on top and call that her glaze icing. It was one of the best flavors you could ever experience. Who knew that apple jelly was so darn good on top of cake? In the South, they used jelly to create many desserts, and it was yum good. That's what it says. Raise your hand if you can relate. So their owner decided to combine coconut butter and apple seed oil, both providing many benefits to your curly girl method. Rumor has it that our gels are on the looser side when it comes to consistency. Don't knock them till you try it. This coconut and apple curl glaze, definitely one of my favorite gels right now. I'm telling you, the slip is amazing. So now moving on to our next product. This is their Melba's Omega-3 and Fatty Acid Shaft Deep Penetrating Hair Mask. Try saying that 3 times fast. You're not gonna be able to do it, because I couldn't do it either. So this is a hair mask that contains omega-3 and pistachio butter. This does have a pistachio smell. See that? This does look very thick. I'm gonna go through the story for this one. Well, since we are launching this collection today and it's Friday, are you ready for some fish? Our household was known for fried fish on Fridays. Many things come to mind when you are a creator, and fish is definitely not something we want to smell in our coils. I took this one step further and thought there is no better way to bring seafood to hair than a really good omega-3 fatty acid hair mask. We all were raised with traditions that we have probably grown a lot fonder of in our adult lives. I personally have learned to appreciate the many traditions we had in our household. My father was a true fisherman, and he would actually catch the fish for these Friday family gatherings. The fish that he would catch would range from brim, catfish, bass, and many others that I am probably not naming. For all my millennials, tilapia did not exist. If it did, we were not familiar with it. My mom would even sometimes cook the fish on the bank of the fish creek after they were freshly caught, while we, the children, sat and waited with white bread in hand. I hope you enjoy this omega-3 mask as much as we have enjoyed creating it. Wow. So going on to the next product, we have Melba's Lemonade and Cucumber Curl Revival Mist Refresher. This does have like a cucumber lemonade smell to it. It also says, our owner is always looking to refresh her coils with something she can typically grab and go. The word revival stemmed from Mrs. Melba requiring the family to head to every church revival that our family church would host. We somehow went but never fully understand the term revival until we were much older. Mama always knew best. This one looks really interesting. This is Melba's Light Beer and Ale Honey Lather. It's a hand-poured poo bar. So this is what the shampoo bar looks like. Not really too much of a beer smell, to be honest with you. It's very, very light. Don't we all love a good cocktail every now and again? Yes. Well, now this light's for you. Believe it or not, Mrs. Melba was a light beer drinker, preferably Bud Light. She kept a light beer and feel-good music every time she ventured into our family kitchen. Our owner created this beer bar to nourish your coils with a hint of honey and beer. Moving along is Melba's Sweet Pea and Spirulina Low Poo Conditioning Co-Wash Cleanser. I used this today for my wash day. Let me tell you, it was extremely conditioning. So my scalp felt very squeaky clean, but at the same time, my hair did not feel stripped of any moisture, and I was able to detangle with this. It smells really, really good. It has like this, almost like a lemony sweet pea smell. Mrs. Melba was a huge fan of sweet peas. She would add them to a pot with butter and simple seasoning, probably something from the Lowry seasoning family. This co-wash even smells of sweet green peas, hint, hint, but it's not frozen in a bag. It actually has some really good butters and will leave the coils silky smooth and cleansed. This is not a leave-in and must be rinsed out. Next product is Melba's Sweet Potato and Turmeric Healthy Scalp Hair Mask. So let's open this one up. It does have a sweet potato-ish smell, but it's not like too overpowering. See that? This one is, it's not too thick. It's a little bit more on the slippery side. Very, very smooth. Since the Sweet Potato Low Poo Co-Wash was such a huge success, why not? This product is a spin-off from our very first collection. Mrs. Melba was known for her sweet potato bread. Yes, bread. It was almost iconic to a dump cake. Those that knew her could eat this stuff with their bare hands. We added a hint of turmeric to this mask, and we hope you'd fall in love over and over again. This mask was created to melt into your coils while enjoying that sweet, supple smell of sweet potatoes. It is very, like I said, very, very light. The texture ranges, it's not lumpy, but a little weird looking, and this can vary from time to time. All right, we're almost there. Next product I'm going to talk to you about is the Creamy Corn Silk Hair Serum. I know, it sounds kind of crazy, right? Creamy corn, really? Well, let's check it out. So this actually does legit smell like creamy corn. So it says to use hair oil for a lightweight shine, simply add a dime-size amount onto dry strands and stay away from your roots. Stay away from your roots. Focusing on applying the hair oil to the ends of your hair instead. So this is the oil. So I'm just going to scrunch that into my hair. So it does add shine to your hair. So here's the story behind this. This woman would actually shave corn from the cob and saute it in a cast iron skillet with crispy fried salt pork cooked separately, and then add unsalted butter and a dash of sugar and other spices alongside caramelized scalloped onions. Have mercy right now, because this was my favorite dish from my mother as a child. That actually sounds really, really good. If you love a good serum and you're looking for a creamy bounce of shine, look no further than this Creamy Corn Silk. It's just for you. Moving on to the next product, and then we have 2 more left, okay? This is Melba's Detoxifying Buttermilk Stone Grit Scalp Scrub. And it comes with a cute little spoon. This is a little different. This looks like salt, like little grains of salt. Like legit salt. It has, like, it's kind of hard to explain the smell. Oh, it's really hard to explain. It's like not lemony, but it's like a fresh smell to it. So how to use it: you'll want to apply the scrub before your shampoo and conditioner. Gently massage the exfoliating scrub onto your scalp, rinse it out completely, and follow up with the rest of your wash day routine. I would assume is that you would wet your hair and then you would apply this, scrub it in, rinse it out, and then use your conditioner or whatever else you're going to use with it. So the story behind this, remember the fried fish Fridays? Well, that fish would be accompanied by Southern style grits with butter and black pepper. For some odd reason, her grits were the absolute creamiest. Fun fact, I have not eaten grits since losing my mother. I can't seem to fall in love with them anymore. I would actually use white bread to scrape the grits from my plate and eat a grit sandwich as a child. This scrub will leave your scalp feeling A1. Ooh. Trust me and the process. It's also detoxifying and can have you feeling like you just left a spa day for healthy scalp. All right, moving on to the second to last product. I actually used this. I paired this product with that apple glaze. This is Melba's Hair Stuffing Decadent Daily Moisturizer. Oh my God. Let me tell you, this moisturizer was incredibly moisturizing. A little bit went a long way. I probably put too much in my hair, which I'm totally fine with because this time of year I need more moisture. Look how thick. It's very, very, very thick. And I'm telling you, a little bit went a long way in my hair. You will see in the video coming up. Very, very, very moisturizing. Definitely one of my top leave-in conditioners of all time. The story behind this, believe it or not, Mrs. Melba kind of cheated when it came to stuffing, LOL. She would probably kill me if she were alive today for telling her secret. I still recreated this item due to the fond memory of her. When she made stuffing from scratch, it was dry and just all around blah. How she cheated was by doctoring up stovetop stuffing, adding chicken gizzards and livers to have the family thinking it was her own savory recipe. It was the best fake from scratch dressing I had ever eaten. To date, I still cannot make dressing, and I do this very same thing when hosting holiday dinners. Okay, family, my secret is out. The last product in this box. Thank you if you're still watching this for hanging in there with me. Just want to make sure you get that complete soul food experience from Honey's Handmade. Melba's Butter Pecan Curl Defining Hair Butter. This is what it looks like. It's pretty thick, but it still has a loose consistency. So how to use, you would part your hair into sections, apply to wet or damp hair, making sure to work through from root to tip. Style with twist out, braid out, or use to coat your wash and go styling regimen. So it says, and the Oscar goes to, I do believe this product will be the favorite of everyone who experiences this collection. Mrs. Melba only ate butter pecan ice cream. And she only purchased the Farm Store brand for those who are familiar with farm stores. That same sweet potato bread, she would dump a big scoop on top of the bread and would sit and eat it just like that. It was truly sinful, but the flavor was yum, yum good. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with Honey's Handmade. I love the fact that they are an all-natural brand. I love that this line is all about soul food, which is good for your soul, and now it's good for your hair too. So definitely check them out. Their link is down below if you want to go ahead and do some pre-ordering. Their products will be shipping out March 31st, as I mentioned. And if you have not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video and make sure you check out my Instagram at CurlyGirlPre. So without further ado, now I'm going to show you how I washed and styled my hair using Honey's Handmade. Thank you so much for tuning into this video and for staying this long. And have a great day. Stay safe, everyone.